Joy, joy, joy. Joy is the key.
When we speak of vibration, we're actually calling your attention to the basis of your experience, for everything is actually vibrationally based. We could use the word energy interchangeably, and there are many other words in your vocabulary that accurately apply. Most understand the vibrational characteristics of sound. Sometimes when the deep, rich bass notes of your musical instruments are played loudly, you can even feel the vibrational nature of sound. We want you to understand that whenever you hear something, you're interpreting vibration into the sound you're hearing. What you hear is your interpretation of vibration. What you hear is your unique interpretation of vibration. Each of your physical senses of seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, and touching exists because everything in the universe is vibrating, and your physical senses are reading the vibrations and giving you sensory perception of the vibrations. So as you come to understand that you are living in a pulsing, vibrating universe of advanced harmonics, and that at the very core of your being you are vibrating at what could only be described as perfection in vibrational balance and harmony, then you begin to understand vibration in the way we are projecting it. Everything that exists in your air, in your dirt, in your water, and in your bodies is vibration in motion, and all of it is managed by the powerful law of attraction. You could not sort it out if you wanted to, and there's no need for you to sort it out, because the law of attraction is doing the sorting, continually bringing things of like vibrations together, while things of different vibrational natures are being repelled. Your emotions, which really are the most powerful and important of your 6 physical vibrational interpreters, give you constant feedback about the harmonics of your current thoughts or vibrations, as they compare with the harmonics of your core vibrational state. The non-physical world is vibration, and your physical world that you know is vibration. There's nothing that exists outside of this vibrational nature, and there's nothing that is not managed by the law of attraction. Your understanding of vibration will help you to consciously bridge both worlds. You don't have to understand your complex optic nerve or your primary visual cortex in order to see, and in the same way you don't have to understand electricity to be able to turn on the light. And you do not have to understand vibrations in order to feel the difference between harmony or discord. As you learn to accept your vibrational nature and begin to consciously utilize your emotional vibrational indicators, you'll gain control of your personal creations and of the outcomes of your life experience. When you make the conscious correlation between what you have been feeling and what is actualizing in your life experience, now you're empowered to make changes. If you're not making that correlation, and so continue to offer thoughts of lack about things you want, the things you want will continue to elude you. People often, in this misunderstanding, begin to assign power to things outside of themselves in order to explain why they're not thriving in the way they would like. I'm not thriving because I was born in the wrong environment. Or I'm not thriving because my parents didn't thrive, so they couldn't teach me how to do it. I'm not thriving because those people over there are thriving and they're taking the resources that should have been mine. I'm not thriving because I was cheated, or because I'm not worthy, or because I didn't live the right way in a past life, or because my government ignores my rights, or because my husband doesn't do his part, or because. And we want to remind you, you're not thriving is only because you are offering a vibration that's different from the vibration of thriving. You cannot feel poor and vibrate poor and thrive. Abundance cannot find you unless you offer a vibration of abundance. Many ask, but if I'm not thriving, then how in the world can I offer a vibration of thriving? Don't I have to thrive before I can offer a vibration of thriving? We agree that it is certainly easy to maintain a condition of thriving when it is already in your experience, because then all you have to do is notice the good that's coming, and your observation of it will keep it coming. But if you're standing in the absence of something that you want, you must find a way to feel the essence of it, even before it comes, or it cannot come. You cannot let your vibrational offering come only in response to what is and ever change what is. You must find a way of feeling the excitement or satisfaction of your current unrealized dreams before those dreams can become your reality. Find a way to deliberately imagine a scenario for the purpose of offering a vibration and for the purpose of law of attraction matching your vibration with a real-life manifestation. When you ask for the manifestation prior to the vibration, you ask the impossible. But when you are willing to offer the vibration before the manifestation, all things are possible. It is law. We tell you these things to remind you of things you already know at some level, in order to reactivate that vibrational knowledge within you. It is not possible for you to hear these words, which represent the knowing that you hold from your broader perspective, without a recognition of this knowing beginning to surface from within. This really is the time of awakening, the time of remembering your personal power and your reason for being. So take a deep breath and make an effort to get comfortable and just listen to the contents of this book to restore yourself to your original vibrational essence. So here you are, in a wonderful state of being, no longer an infant under the control of others, somewhat acclimated into your physical environment, and now, as you listen here, returning to the recognizing of the full power of your being. You're no longer buffeted about by law of attraction like a small cork on a raging sea, but instead finally remembering and gaining control of your own destiny. Finally, deliberately guiding your life within the powerful law of attraction, rather than responding in an attitude of default and just taking life as it comes. But in order to do that, you have to tell a different story. You have to begin to tell the story of your life as you now want it to be, and stop telling the tales of how it has been or of how it is. To live deliberately, you have to think deliberately. And in order to do that, you must have a reference point in order to determine the correct direction of your thought. Right now, just as at the time of your birth, those two necessary factors are in place. The law of attraction, the most powerful and consistent law in the universe, and your guidance system. Your guidance system is within you, all queued up, ready to give you directional feedback. You have only one seemingly small, but potentially life-changing thing to do. You have to begin telling your story in a new way. You have to tell it as you want it to be. As you tell the story of your life, and you do it nearly all day, every day, with your words and your thoughts and your actions, you have to feel good while you tell it. In every moment, about every subject, you can focus positively or negatively, for in every particle of the universe, and in every moment in time and beyond, there is that which is wanted and the lack of what is wanted, pulsing there for you to choose between. And as these constant choices reveal themselves to you, you have the option of focusing upon what you want or the lack of it regarding every subject. Because every subject really is two subjects, what you want or the absence of what you want. You can tell by the way you feel which choice you are currently making. And you can change your choice constantly. Here are some examples to help you see how every subject really is two subjects. There's abundance or poverty. And poverty is nothing more than the absence of abundance. There's health or illness. Illness is nothing more than the absence of health. Happiness, sadness. Clarity, confusion. Energetic, tired. Knowing, doubting. Interested, bored. I can do that, I can't do that. I want to buy that, I can't afford that. I want to feel good, I don't feel good. I want more money. I don't have enough money. I want more money. I don't know how to get more money. I want more money. That person's getting more money than their share. I want to be slender. I'm fat. I want a new car. My car is old. I want a lover. I don't have a lover. Now we know that as you hear these examples that it's obvious to you which we consider to be the better choice in each example. But there's a simple and important thing that you might be forgetting. There is a tendency to feel a need to state the factual truth about a subject or to tell it like it is, rather than making the statement of what you desire. And that tendency alone is responsible for more miscreating and more personal disallowing of wanted things than all other things put together. And so the examples and exercises offered here are given to help you orient yourself toward what is wanted, not to explain what already is. You have to begin telling a different story if you want law of attraction to bring you different things. An effective way to begin to tell that new story is to listen to the story that you're already telling throughout your day. And when you catch yourself in the middle of a statement that is the opposite of what you want, stop and say, well, clearly I know what I don't want. What is it that I do want? And then deliberately and emphatically make your new statement of desire. For example, I hate this ugly old car. Say instead, I want a pretty new car. I want a car that's reliable. When you hear yourself say, I'm fat, stop and say, I want to be slender. When you hear yourself saying, my employer doesn't appreciate me, stop and say, I want to be appreciated by my employer. Many would protest that rewording of a sentence will not make a shiny new car appear in your driveway, or make your fat body slender, or cause your employer to suddenly change her personality and begin to treat you differently. But they'd be wrong. When you deliberately focus upon any subject, often proclaiming it as you want it to be, in time, you will experience an actual shift in the way you feel about the subject, which indicates a vibrational shift. When your vibration shifts, your point of attraction shifts. And then, by the powerful law of attraction, your manifestational evidence or indicator must shift also. You cannot talk consistently of the things that you do want in your life without the universe delivering the essence of them to you. We call that pivoting. The process of pivoting is a conscious recognition that every subject really is two subjects, and then a deliberate speaking or thinking about the desired aspect of the subject. Pivoting will help you to activate within yourself the aspects that you desire regarding all subjects. And once you accomplish that, the essence of the things that you desire on all subjects must come into your experience. But there's an important clarification that we want to make here. If you're using words that speak of something that you desire, while at the same time you're feeling doubt about your own words, your words will not bring you what you want. Because the way you feel is the true indication of the creative direction of your thought or vibration. Law of attraction is not responding to your words, but to the vibration that is emanating from you. However, since you can't speak of what you do want and what you don't want at the same time, the more you speak of what you do want, the less frequently you will be speaking of what you do not want. And if you're serious about telling it like you want it to be, rather than like it is, you will in time, and usually a rather short time, change the balance of your vibration. If you speak it often enough, you will come to feel what you speak. But there's something even more significantly powerful about this process of pivoting. When life seems to have you negatively oriented toward the lack of something that you want, and when you make the statement, I know what I do not want, what is it that I do want? The answer to that question is summoned from within you, and in that very moment, the beginning of a vibrational shift occurs. Pivoting is a powerful tool that will instantly improve your life. You are the creator of your own life experience, and as the creator of your experience, it is important that you understand that it's not by virtue of your action or of your doing, it is not by virtue of what you are saying that you are creating. You're creating by virtue of the thoughts that you are offering. You cannot speak or offer action without thought vibration occurring at the same time. However, you are often offering a thought vibration without offering words or action. Children or babies learn to mimic the vibration of the adults who surround them long before they learn to mimic their words. Every thought that you think has its own vibrational frequency. Every thought that you offer, whether it has come to you out of your memory or influenced from another, or whether it's a thought that's become the combination of something that you've been thinking and that another has been thinking. Every thought that you are pondering in your now is vibrating at a very personal frequency. And by the powerful law of attraction, that thought is now attracting another thought that is its vibrational match. And now those combined thoughts are vibrating at a frequency that's higher than the thought that came before. And they will now, by the law of attraction, attract